So that like I only like other than it being my my home planet, but because of the importing of the ore, and then they make obviously the technology that you would need for your droids, but it is not within any sphere of influence right now.
That is an advantage for it. And what I was saying while you were away is that I think Kashyyyk would be decent if we're trying to hide, because we can basically be stealthy about it. We import the same things that they want to import, and then we can build our droids in secret. But it would be difficult to set up a large factory with all of the trees, because
I don't know
they're
because
massive trees.
they have to have factories though to be able to.
Well, they have to have workshops, at least.
I mean,
And
to be
there's
able
a
to,
difference between a workshop and a factory, and that difference is scale.
they have to make the they make my I can't think of the name right
Yeah,
now.
electronics parts.
Yeah, they make electronic parts, so they have to have factories.
Well,
Factory.
my point is more that if they're making them on smaller scale, that would allow for them to have smaller factories. But if we want to make big droids and enough for an army, we'd probably need bigger factories. But I'm I think we could try it if we want to take a more stealthy approach.
And I mean, there's different areas. There's not just like we don't. I mean, granted, we want to be probably more stealthy. We probably could go in a forest, but there's other areas that are available for that on the planet that
Kashyyyk
that
is like
that's
100% forest.
no,
Y-
no. They have mountains and oceans and swamps, so it's not just forests.
They're
You have.
described as a forest planet, but
I mean, yeah, because most of it is probably forest, but they still have swamps and other areas. It's just mostly forest, but they do have mountains, so there's probably caves and shit too. Ooh, a cave. Ooh. But either way,
could be something.
I guess it just depends.
Um,
You can always hire some Wookiees to cut down some of these big ass trees.
They
That's
probably
true.
won't do that.
They might be willing to help us if we help save the planet from being attacked. They may be willing to help us.
If you think you can become the warlord of Kashyyyk, I'm down to try to make this work.
Make them
Yeah.
all my bitches.
What was that?
I said I'm gonna make them all my bitches.
Yeah.
You threaten to shave them if they don't listen to you.
I don't have to shave them. I can just enlist them into my whorehouse, which is my way I get my intelligence.
Are
Because
Wookiee hookers popular?
God, I hope
Probably
not.
on Kashyyyk.
each other more so than anything, but who knows? Maybe male Wookiee hookers are probably better than female Wookiee hookers. Because bestiality is a thing, apparently.
This is the part I didn't want to explore.
What?
It wouldn't
Hey.
be considered bestiality that they're an actual species of sentient creatures, so
So are dogs.
Yeah, they're just like extra hairy per people, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. There's some very.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
there's
think
like.
the
All right.
phrase you're looking for is interspecies rather than bestiality.
So
Yeah.
Tech
I-
is with Friday's group, right?
Yeah, that's usually when he's around, if he's around.
All right. So D Tech just messaged me. He said nobody let him know about today, which is fine.
Oh, that's a good point, because we mostly talked about it in the session itself.
But he's working right now. But he said he should be in the next session,
Mhm.
Friday session. So whatever happens today, either myself or one of you guys, if you can let him know what happens, I'd appreciate it.
yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Secret.
Secrets. Just don't let him know about Fogue's fascination with whorehouses. Okay.
He already knows.
I think that's my business. That's obviously how we get all of our intelligence now because We need to have spies. And
What
whores.
intelligence if nobody goes there?
First of all, everyone goes to whorehouses. Those are always used, and especially people like very important people tend to go
Fub.
because they know that whores.
Fub.
will-
Fub.
Yes.
Nobody wants to go there if you're there.
Who said I'm gonna be there? I'm just there to get my money and get my intelligence from my whores. That very important people
Yeah.
tell me.
They're not gonna know he's there. He'll be in the back room, counting the money.
But
Exactly.
everybody can
Oh,
smell.
so you realise Lord Fistful is here.
Or Fistforge probably visits whorehouse too.
Just wish you all have a good night. Have a fun night. Sorry, I can't be there, as you've seen. I'm on holiday, and I'm currently having a pint of Guinness. So,
Ooh, nice.
Well, I hope you enjoy.
Have fun.
I will do.
So where are you
Alright,
at
guys,
this
if
point?
I'm up in the northeast of the country.
Oh, that's why
Okay,
it's so
great.
sunny and nice.
Well, considering, hold on, this how close I am to the sea.
That's not that close.
Hold
Get
on, I
closer.
can't see anything.
It's over there. I can see it, I think.
Yeah, that's fair. I can
Hold
see
on.
it.
Get closer.
Hold on, let me get a bit closer for you guys.
He's like, get closer. Not close enough.
Wait, so push me.
Take
Get
10
up.
steps and he gets 10% closer.
A 2-minute walk.
Grab the gate and start shaking it and say, "Let me in." No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that.
Do it. Do it.
Hey, he might get away with it. Just get an American accent and say, I'm from America.
Yeah, that always works.
Won't work up here.
Stupid American.
I'm in the
Stupid
land.
American.
I'm in the land of the Geordies.
What is that bad?
No. Doopy 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 doo.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Oh, there it is. Yeah. I think I can see the horizon over there. Look at that. Ooh.
All right.
It's
now,
beautiful.
Now I'm gonna say what everybody's thinking. Now pee in it.
I was not thinking that.
Maybe
Go and
just a little
enjoy
bit
your
more water.
holiday.
I was thinking about dwarves.
Now
Yeah,
have
I'll
fun,
see you
buddy.
guys later.
All right,
Enjoy
have
your
a good
time
one.
with your family.
Yeah, bye.
I will do. Try.
All right, buddy.
I was thinking about how dwarves in Warhammer Fantasy hate the ocean.
They do? Why?
They like having like solid feet or solid ground under their feet, and being on the ocean like makes them uncomfortable. So like the dwarves in Warhammer Fantasy that actually are like shipwrights and stuff, they're considered to be like crazy by their fellows.
No, that makes sense. That's cool.
But they still have like submarines and shit, which is pretty dope.
Oh yeah, they like to be under the water. That makes sense. They can touch the ocean floor.
Alright.
Yeah.
That's what I like too. I would rather be in a submarine under the ocean rather than
Yeah,
up.
I'm voting against the Wookiee planet. I just saw the giant spiders. No.
You didn't know about the giant spiders?
They have a
I
special
didn't know
name. I
about
forget what they're
the
called.
Giant fucking spiders. Who would know
Funny,
about
the
They're your home planet.
the Friday group went to all of the KOTOR planets except for Kashyyyk, which is very
It's your home planet.
It was adopted, probably.
Maybe my character knew, but I did
See-
not know about the giant fucking spiders.
Did you
that
hear
are-
Bykart? He was probably adopted. That's why.
I did not know.
Actually, he was a Jedi.
Fucking.
The Jedi get the kids young.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I was raised as a Jedi.
He's just been living on Coruscant and arguing with Yoda.
Still.
Okay. In my opinion, the two best planets for Friday are going to be Kashyyyk or Mustafar. Now, I happen to like Mustafar because I personally want the, you know, the advantages of it, but I think the rest of the party might not enjoy living on Mustafar. But it is also a place of dark side. That's where Anakin Skywalker became Darth Vader.
Yeah, where you burn to a
Yeah,
crisp.
but and there's also Vader's what happens another dark side user's castle before that.
Yeah, I forgot he lives on Mustafar.
So yeah, we would have we would have the possibility of getting a whole ass castle that's already there, but it is in Fist Forge's territory.
Yeah, but like barely.
All right, Zaylor will be on his way.
Barely
Oh,
is
cool.
still
But Vader would be dead, so we could probably just go in there
Yeah.
and just
barely
hang
is still
around.
because if you stick your deck barely in, you still
There
have
he is.
so
I
barely is still in.
I don't know. I think more shaft is required, but we're not gonna focus on that right now. How you doing?
Good, thank you.
So you were not here Friday, right?
No, I don't think so.
So we had a big world session. We are just finishing up with that session today.
Cool.
Lots of stuff happened. The main thing is that we've kind of been betrayed by both of the powers that be, Fistforge and Revan.
Damn.
Not
Revan didn't screw you over.
Not
Well,
really.
yeah, not so much.
Murk us.
Yeah, he's not the one who tried to kill us. That's true.
Gotcha.
But we are now basically striking out on our own. And we are going to go into a galactic conquest phase. There's going to be a war between
Nice.
Revan and Fistforge. And now's the time for us to gain control over planets and bases as well.
Cool.
So what happened Friday was Tuesday's group, which consists of Open, which his character is Nala, which is,
Hell no. We
if
are
you're not familiar, is a Twi'lek. Am I right? Open.
He's muted right now, but yes. He's still muted.
Test.
I think he's talking to somebody.
No, these earbuds are really annoying. They have like a mute button on it, but you have to. It's like push, like it's like a touch sensor pad, and you have to tap it like 3 times. But it like they're $7 Alibaba earbuds, so the sensor is like awful. So you'll hit it like 50 times and it just won't work. Well, that's what she looks
That's
like in the chat.
Cool. And then Ragano, aka Perfidus, is also from Tuesday's group. Don't know if you've met him yet.
Hi.
Another
Hello.
person who is from Tuesday's group who is not here is who's your partner? Open and Ragano, the droid.
Oh, I forget the name. Fuck.
It was like C4.
Emperor Panda is their.
Yeah, I know it's Panda, but
I
what
think
is
it's like
it?
TK238 or something.
Sorry, I don't remember. I need to write shit down or I don't remember.
TC326.
There we go.
Oh,
Yes, I
the
was going to say it's like
So they came with your
TC
party,
something.
Friday's party.
I just remember TC because Top Cap.
I like that show.
And they were approached by an Imperial Guard officer. They had their little talk and got information. They learned that on the other side of the little landing pad, aka base, there is the Valley of the Dark Lords. and that one of the famous Sith lords that are buried is Nagasato. That Darth Revan himself had visited that 3,000 years ago, and that the Starforge map is rumored to be there as well. And another bit of information is that there are caves rumored to be there as well that hold Sith, well, not Sith, but crystals for your lightsabers.
You never got it.
But very, very dangerous to go inside. And they all got to mingle, meet each other. And before they started going, they heard a familiar voice, which happened to be HK-47, who told them that Revan himself was awaiting their arrival. And then they met up with Revan at the entrance to Nagasato's tomb, and he briefly talked with them, and then led them through the tomb. And since he was with them, they avoided all the traps
And
within the
he is
tomb
grateful when others help him out.
and led them straight to the Starforge map.
Nice.
And then within, they got their information. And then Revan sensed someone coming and told them that they had to leave. And on their way out, they saw a shuttle approaching. And Revan stayed within the tomb, and the party saw six soldiers come out, 5 guards and a captain, all in battle armor. And the captain asked where Revan was. And Nala gave up Revan, said that Revan was back inside the tomb. And the captain said that his orders from Emperor Fistforge was leave no survivors or witnesses. So they the captain threw a grenade, and they all had to do a dexterity saving throw.
Damn.
So how does that make you feel that your own emperor said no survivors?
That's very upsetting. Not happy at all. Gonna have very strongly worded letter later.
Human resources, Paul.
Yeah.
I own a apprentice, and he just tried to murder me.
Well,
But
And tries to
they
return favors.
survived.
So if somebody, say,
They actually
rescues him,
survived all 3 rounds.
he'll be
was
grateful
planned.
being rescued from...
Awesome.
And but in the end, the captain in his dying breath, literally dying breath,
Damn.
used his special move or special ability and fired off his 3-round burst at HK, destroying HK-47. And
Good.
I'll be back. That is Nick calling, so I'll be right back.
Oh, son of a bitch. DWO, YouTube well speaking. How may I help you, sir, ma'am?
Right when he's getting to the best part.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the 585 tanks that we fill up every Thursday. Ah, son
Should
of
we
a
order this?
bitch.
Hello, Sparky's House of Fun. How may I tickle you?
The only people that can drive it are
Oh, would that be the
Medina,
special tickling stick or just the regular?
they have a water truck over there.
Oh, I see. That's fine. And would you like the extra fluffy feathers or? Oh, those ones. Oh, okay. That's going to have to be a specialist order. And how many clowns would you like to administer? Okay, 7 clowns, no problem. Thank you. Sorry, I just had to take that. It was very important business.
Yes. Very important.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, open. I installed Deadlock.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh.
Arr.
I think I am not doing anything this evening. So I'm probably gonna hop into that for the first time this evening.
Hold that thought. My dad's trying to talk to me.
Hey, it's Wells.
The fucking dresser.
Good job. Hey, when does the 585?
Nah, I'll
start?
organize it later. Sorry, my dad was.
Okay. I'm gonna. We
Sorry,
have
my dad was
to-
talking to me.
They just called.
Yeah, no
me.
problem.
They don't have water
Yeah,
right
dude.
now,
Anytime
so
you want to
I'm
play
gonna
any kind of game, just hit me up.
Gina
Always
to
down.
get the
All right,
game
cool.
pulled up.
There's a lot of good options that are free.
Yeah.
Deadlock
I'm
is
gonna
really
do
hard,
that
but
really
I'm
quick.
would be happy to coach you.
Okay. No, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah,
I'll let Antonio.
I've played too much Dota. Almost any amount of Dota is too much Dota. So I remember some of it.
Yeah, if you
Alright.
like, how much Dota have you played?
I have 600 hours, but it's not
Okay.
like good hours, if that makes any sense.
Okay, so 600 hours of playing like shit, or like playing arcade, or like
Oh well,
just
more
trying
like
to get better. Okay.
I'm not really trying to get better. I'm not taking it seriously.
I have fun in MOBAs from like the strategy, and to give a fuck about the strategy innately, I have to like care about it. So even if I'm not like that serious, I'm not trying to climb the ladder or take it that seriously, I'm still like trying hard. Like I'm focusing on like the macro. I'm like I never give up. Like even if my team is
You
losing,
don't
I'm
want to
just
do it wrong.
I verified
Yeah.
your water plant.
Yeah.
585 is at 14%.
Like I'm still trying to
PWDO, saying they were out of.
let me just mute him real quick. But yeah,
Yeah,
I keep trying to like play properly and stuff no matter what, even if I'm not like tryharding. Because for me, it's like a nerd perspective. Like in MOBAs, I'm like I love the strategy. Like in Deadlock, there's this character that I play in Furnace, and he has this like really OP AOE ability. So if you level it early, it has like one of its benefits is like it gets a shorter cooldown. So eventually you can get it to such a short cooldown that it's like every like 10 seconds. So then what I do is I run around the map and I'll farm the elite camp. So I'll take like an elite camp, and then because my 2 is up so quickly, I can just go to the next camp right next to it and take that camp too. And it takes it like instantly. So then I go to the next camp, then I take that camp, and then I snowball my farm. So like what I like doing in Dota is I like playing Luna in the safe lane, and then I just power farm. I just take lane minions, then I take jungle, then I take lane minions, then I take jungle, and then I just do that for 40 minutes straight until I'm like super strong. And that's how I have fun. Watching glaives bounce between jungle camps.
I was more of a support player in Dota.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, I love
because my friends were the ones who cared about Dota, and I wasn't really.
Yeah, okay.
So
Playing support in Dota is really fun.
The carries.
Yeah, in Dota the supports carry the carry.
Yeah.
So Nick actually had a job interview. That's where he has been.
Oh, well, congrats to him, hopefully.
So he said he will find out later today if he had it or not. But
let's go.
He's on his way to the Social Security office. So.
Yeah, he needs that. So.
But he said he'll try and stop in as soon as he gets done. But I told him we were doing okay. But where were we at? We were just.
You just told him about how HK.
Yeah, we finished the recap essentially.
Yeah. Yeah, after I think we just said HK was.
Can you mute yourself, bro?
right?
Repeat that.
I said we just said how HK was destroyed.
I meant Ragano.
Yeah, Fab, can you mute yourself, bro, while you're on the phone?
Oh, just mute him.
Just
mute him.
Just right-click on him and turn his volume down.
Yeah, just mute him. Just unmute him when he's off his phone call or whatever.
Yeah.
It's all good. Sure he won't mind.
Yeah, he probably assumes he's muted already.
Yeah.
But if you right-click on his like portrait or whatever, you can change your volume for him.
Yeah,
So I just turned him down to like minimum.
He's muted. Yeah, I might just never unmute him now though. Who knows?
No, I'll remind you to unmute him. We'll all unmute him at the same time.
But I still might choose not to.
Yep.
Like,
So
not my phone.
we ended up where
Bob, is your phone call over?
HK was right?
Yes.
Okay.
But that's pretty much the end of it. HK was destroyed, and we were told of a number of planets that are under siege. And
Yeah, Revan came out. That's when Revan came out. Saved M4 from actually hitting the cave wall.
Huh.
And then I gave you, or well, Revan gave you some repair kits to repair yourself a little bit.
Based.
Then they, all the Force users felt dark side energy. Revan used some Force lightning, electrified the shuttle that the soldiers came in, killing both of the pilots inside of the shuttle, frying them inside of it. And
Metal.
then I believe that's when Fub got on his knees, devoting himself to Revan. And Revan said that he wasn't quite ready yet,
Oh,
and told everyone that a war was coming,
war is coming.
and gave each of them a data pad with all the planets on it, and told them that war was on all of their planets and that they had to choose which one to go to liberate. When they thought it was time to find Revan again, they will know how to find him.
Ooh, you all,
And then
you all-
Basilisk showed up in a ship, and Revan got on it and took off.
we were also showed how
And
to
that's,
bleed.
I think that's where we left off, right? Sound about right?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Also, Fub is no longer on a call, so
Okay,
Yeah,
I need to
sorry.
unmute him.
we can unmute him.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to mute myself. Sorry.
You're good, man.
I would like for once for work not to fucking call me when something goes wrong.
Amen.
You forgot the most important part of all of this. Revan showed us how to bleed a crystal.
Oh,
Yeah, he showed us how to bleed a crystal.
nice.
And I have a
Yeah.
saber with a bled crystal that now I can use as an example.
Oh yeah, I had M4 give me one of it. I think your last lightsaber you had. I held it up with using the nothing but the Force. Took it completely apart with the Force. The crystal held on its own, and I imbued it with the dark side of the Force, cracking it and making it bleed, and then put it completely back together, igniting it red,
And
then give it to Fub, or gave it to Fub.
So now I can practice on bleeding a crystal and get my own red lightsaber because I need my double bladed. He only did a single bladed, which was lame. So now I have to do my own. But that's fine. He showed
It's gonna mean more to you if you do it for yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have a goal now to work
It'll
towards.
mean a lot more. It's more personal. I just now have a souvenir though from Revan. Like, who gets to say, "Hey, I have something Revan gave me,"
Not many people.
other than people that probably got STDs because they seem to be old but new at the same time. So
Gotcha.
So now we're caught up.
Yes. we
again,
are.
you forgot the most important part.
My
Very
bad.
caught up.
Important part.
So we got to decide which planets we want to liberate / take over ourselves.
I am now going against Kashyyyk just because now I see the fucking vine, snake, parasite, man-eating, flesh-eating fucking plants that are resistant to sabers. What kind of fucking shit is that? They
It's
move
So
Savage.
my vote is still Mustafar. The 5 planets that our group is sort of capable of taking over are Tessel, Mustafar, Dathomir, Kashyyyk, and Bakura. The list is posted in the Gen Chat text channel there. And I think that's going to become our main base for a lot of the campaign going forward.
Mm-hmm.
I would also lean toward Mustafar. It seems like a really logical place to build.
I'm kind of iffy with Mustafar just because still in Fistforge's zone of
Yeah,
But it's like
it's
barely in his
it's like
zone.
on the
really
edge.
Fatal War right now. Mess up if we do.
Nah. That just means you've got a great staging platform for when you want to go fuck him up.
No.
I agree.
That means we are in a disadvantage there. Because he probably has spies on that planet more so than anywhere else. Outside of his AOR.
Maybe.
That
but
is
that
true.
also in the
Spies,
outer
you've got-
rim.
That means you've got a great opportunity to feed him misinformation. Because if you know he's got spies, you could just tell them lies.
Yeah,
Also, we
that
haven't
rhymes.
yet talked to him. So we don't necessarily know how mad he is at us. This could have just been like one group of like soldiers who, he's just like, yeah, make sure nobody who's like hanging out with Revan is still alive, and we were caught hanging out with Revan. It might not be like personal, you know?
Yeah, that is true. We could call him.
I feel like Sith
No trust.
I would say Siths are not very trusting of each other in general. They do tend to murk each other.
Yeah, I'm not a Sith. I'm a guy with a blaster.
Especially when they think one is being more powerful than the other. And Fistforge probably is not too happy with any of us, especially those that are Force users.
Yeah, honestly, I was gonna call Fistforge, but Sky has just been a little bit preoccupied recently.
He broke
I can shoot him a
my-
PM, see how he wants to handle it.
You could,
Because I think at some point Nala would call him. I have a meme in mind.
Well, I would, but he broke my communicator. So
Well, Open is from Tuesday's group, so they would have their own communicator now too.
yeah, we have.
Yeah, I
one
would
on
send
the
him an
ship.
email.
I mean, we have one on the ship. I don't know. I don't trust him. He just tried to kill me. His own people, and they definitely. I feel like his own people know who his own apprentices are.
Well,
I'll tell you
did hear
guys-
the captain. He said that the Emperor said no survivors, no witnesses.
He didn't specify which emperor, though. It could have been any emperor.
No,
There's-
they were
Well, how many emperors are there?
They were definitely fist forges.
I have no doubt they were Fistforge's men.
Yeah, they were.
The part I doubt is just that he specifically cared about us.
Oh yeah, that's a good
I mean,
point.
if he could feel through the force where Revan is at, anyways, he could probably feel us. Well, except you, because you're bones.
Yeah.
You're not bones.
I'm not a Force.
I mean, I guess you kind of are bones. I mean, metal is okay. Maybe you might be some bones, but who knows?
Apparently,
Actually, did you know if you are strong enough in the Force, you could actually pick up enough of the disturbance in the Force to know that there is a droid in the vicinity?
Yeah, because there's like a lack of it,
Hmm
so they can.
There's a void. There's a
Yeah.
void in the Force.
There's a void in the space of a droid.
So they can.
Why?
No,
Does like oxygen have like
Yeah,
force sensitivity? Alright.
yeah.
I mean,
Wait a minute.
Every
Does
living
that mean
thing.
if you ever fart in his presence, you can never pretend it wasn't you?
they
Yeah.
can even sense it in the water, like even just the little tiny microbes. They can sense it if they're like in tuned enough with it. They can sense the little tiny microbes that you can't even see.
Yeah, like they're
but when
saying,
you
if you're
kill him
super.
and stuff.
So,
I was gonna s-
if anybody is familiar with Kreia from Kotar, she will explain to you everything you want to know about Revan. She will tell you to get to know Revan. Revan was power.
Wait, where did this bitch come in?
Just FYI.
I'm just trying
I
to
don't
figure
know
out
what
where
he's.
this. Where'd this new bitch come in?
Oh no,
Freya?
he's just talking about the sequel to KOTOR, Knights of the Old Republic 2. She's an important character.
Freya used to be one of Revan's masters that he went and, well, a mentor more like it.
I knew that.
But she
That's
said to
not
be around Revan was intoxicating because you could feel the force within Revan.
Huh. Interesting.
So, Tuesday's group. Have you got an idea what planet?
Yeah,
you
I
would
had
like?
a wee chat with Panda about this. We put a message that nobody else responded to about trying to get together for it. I don't know how that suits you, Open. Just
I'm pretty
because,
much like,
shipyards.
yeah, I'll pretty much go along with whatever the group wants. Like in character, I don't think Nala would really give two shits. Like, there's always a chance that she could like know about the Night Sisters and be like, "Oh, that's pretty cool. I wanna fuck with that shit." But she probably doesn't give that much of a fuck, really. Out of character, yeah, Mon Cala would be the big fucking like where we could abuse the lore to become OP. Not in an unfun kind of way, but like, you know, like there could be some counterbalance. Like our ships could be fucking goated, but they could just take like forever to make, which is accurate. Something. I don't know. Mon Cala could be cool.
It seems like a good place to establish a base before we start going other places with our fleet of ships. Because there's also the possibility of, hiring the odd mercenary, seeing as I'm fucking loaded these days.
Yeah.
So, we can
Mr.
show up to places mob-handed and just be like, this is ours now, fuck off.
Yeah, Nala's broke because like I was always gonna talk to like Sky about like what I was using my ship for in the meantime, but we never really like I don't know when there was downtime in store in like in game for the characters. I don't know, because like previous campaigns were it's not like that often, but sometimes we'll have campaigns in D&D where like the campaign is over and then they're like, okay, we'll have a 5-minute conversation with each player with the DM to like explain what their character did like on their off time, and then that's how you like earn money and stuff. On the character sheet, I just have like fucking weapon crates that we never got resolved selling, and pretty much my starting year.
Yeah, it's been kind of the campaign has had a bit of difficulty with management because of our odd start.
Oh yeah, Duncan is
Being
a
on the other server
fucking
and all that shit.
yeah,
So,
dude. I've known Duncan for like 4 years, and yeah, there's something weird with him for sure. It's like he wasn't. I always knew that something about this was cursed, but like I didn't really think he would. Like it's like, oh man, he had a great opportunity to have all these DMs, but it's like he didn't want to have to run a game at all. Like he didn't want to have to put in any effort into the game at all. Like if I was hiring DMs to make a game, I would start with like an idea that I wanted to go through from the beginning. But anyway, fuck all. But
it's just such a weird situation.
in character,
All of
Nala
it.
doesn't give a shit about money, so that's why it hasn't like I don't
So,
give a fuck
quick
really.
question. Do you also have weapons crates on that from when we were all with Duncan?
Yes.
I do, yeah.
Well, here's the perfect opportunity when y'all liberate your homeworlds.
Oh, that'll go into resources for our.
Yeah. How about we go ahead and write that in for that?
Yeah.
I remember
Agreed.
I keep a blaster down my pants. I haven't done anything with that. Let's see. I did that and I forgot about it,
Don't
and
we all?
it's not on my character sheet either. I was gonna add it.
Yeah,
but,
write it down. Write it down for
so-
sure.
No, if we really wanted to do something, I was just looking at this. Dathomir.
So what
Genetic
happened was
connection.
What happened with these planets is each one of those planets was taken from each sector. So sector was taken from Revens, Fist Forges, where the quote unquote Jedi are, the up and coming new group, whoever that might be, and then nobody.
My question is where's the New Republic?
There is no New Republic.
Okay, so are we like because the New Republic was not established right after Sidious died. There was like a period of time in between before anything
It
started
seems like
happening.
we're in an era where the Sith won.
Yeah.
So
And
what had
like,
happened according
mostly Sith taken
to
over.
Yeah, that's my question.
according to the storyline was when Sidious died, for some reason, Luke and them just up and left, and that's when Fist Forge came in and picked up the vacuum.
There we go. Okay, it all makes
Okay.
sense now. Thank you, Army. That's so simple. Perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
Luke
And,
Luke
So
fucked
the
off.
rumor is they don't know if Luke sensed Fist Forge coming or why he left, but everybody left. And then that's when Fist Forge came and took up the mantle and everything.
Yeah, Luke got a bent dick and he had to go to the other galaxy to fix it.
He got sucked in by a Yusan bomb
Yep.
or something.
Yeah, he got kidnapped by the Yusong Long. That'd be cool. Brainwashed.
But that's what I was told when I came into the whole thing all that time ago.
Out of character, I don't want to be involved with the Night Sisters.
Well, Tuesday's group, that wasn't one of their planets, but
The Night Sisters,
we're on
according
Dathomir.
according to the original timeline, yes, the Palpatine wiped out the Night Sisters. However,
Yeah.
there are rumors, just like the Jedi, some Night Sisters escaped.
Well, Marin did.
Because did you know, according to Kotar, the Night Sisters were wiped out before, even back then.
I didn't know they were even written into KOTOR.
Yeah, they are. Because
That's
that one girl that became one of the companions, she is technically a Night Sister.
Visas Mar?
Yeah, she is
That's cool.
technically a Night Sister.
I did not realize.
No, she is. I mean, I think even before it was also said, but even before Ventress, they were wiped out too, though. So, but then they realized that was a lie.
People lie in Star
See, the
Wars.
thing that
I think
Well,
what happens
the
is
only
they
thing
let
I
the
really know-
rumor go out so that they can.
Grow.
Yeah, they can just do it in secrecy.
Exactly.
Yeah, the only thing I really know Dathomir from is the Jedi Fallen Order game.
That's such a
with
good
or
game.
without the Night Sisters, that planet is fucking horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
terrible.
like
That's
the
where you
Australia
learn.
of Star Wars, and everything's deadly.
Also, in
That's where
the
you learn to
Clone
parry.
Wars-
What do you mean?
in
Learn
the
how to
True.
block.
Clone Wars series, I think they say that's where Darth Maul came from.
Yeah, it is.
They were like,
Yeah, it was
Japanese.
Mother
Yeah.
Tenzin's son or
Before
something.
the Dark Brothers,
Mhm.
the Dark Brothers that
Night
are
Brothers.
that are overseen by the Dark Sisters.
Yeah.
Night Sisters.
Night Sisters.
Yep.
Sorry, Night Brothers.
Yeah.
Wrong fucking thing.
All right, Friday. Tuesday has
Yeah.
their planet.
Okay, we gotta decide.
All right.
I think the best candidates are probably Mustafar, Kashyyyk, and Dathomir, but I am most fond of Mustafar personally. And there's 4 of us, so
Now,
it's
here's
gonna
a
be difficult,
suggestion.
but
It's just a suggestion.
Mhm.
You didn't want a planet in Revan's territory? Because you do know you have more of an ally with Revan
Yeah.
than you do with.
well, we don't know who we're really allied with.
I
Well-
would say Revan though more so than anything.
And
Okay.
what's our option in Revan's territory? Revan's territory is the blue on the left, right?
Yep.
On the map?
I
Um,
don't think anything is in his territory that we have.
yeah, we don't have anything in his territory.
Because
Everyone
Dathomir,
has one from each sector.
we
So which
What
is the
are
one
the planets
from?
again?
Okay,
Not
our planets are.
God.
Ilum?
Ilum is
Yeah, that's in my.
Yeah, but that's not one of our
So we
planets.
have so Friday's group had Kessel, Kashyyyk, Mustafar, Bakura, and Dathomir.
Oh,
Oh, really?
Bakura is there in.
Yeah,
Did we
Bakura is
have,
in
Bakura,
mine.
I would say
That's
is
it.
off limits either way. 'Cause
Bakura's
Bakura is in mine.
it's fine, but it's not like exciting. It has like apparently it's some kind of like resort world with lots of beaches.
Yeah, so money. It bring you money, and you can build whatever you want on it.
Was a planet in wild space considered an attractive destination for a day trip?
Yeah, there's not really much to go on this one.
Yeah,
But
it's
you can
nice.
pretty much build whatever you want on it.
yeah, now we could. I mean, Kashyyyk is one that we know is somewhat of an
Wait.
okay area because it's not in anyone's territory, and it gives us what supplies we would need, both importing with the exports. But it's kind of a weird thing. Dathomir, if we have a lot of force users, would probably be the better area. Plus, it already has a stronghold. If we take over the Night Sisters area, because would give us that would give us force sensitive ones the ability to learn the sorcery side of everything, but also gives us an already established stronghold there.
But you're also in territory that's being taken over by the Jedi.
Yeah, so we're kind of at a stand. We're kind of at an issue there. If we take over Mustafar, we're also kind of fucked there because that's
Well, it's Fistforge's territory, yeah.
It is. So we're kind of at an issue there.
But it has everything else we want.
Kessel is in an unknown territory that we have no idea who has it. It's in that purple territory. We have no idea what that is. So that one's kind of an unknown that we probably won't know for now until we make sure it's known. I would say either Kashyyyk or Dathomir. Just because Dathomir is already a dark side planet, so it's probably already hard enough for the Jedi to even notice if there's extra dark side users there. And we'd be easier to hide.
By the way, just making sure everyone knows, this Friday would be my last session I could do, because I'm gonna be in the office on Fridays. Everyone knows that, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you wanting to move to Tuesdays group, or are you like?
I'll be working every weekday, like during the day.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So we're losing you too?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
So I would either go Dathomir or Kashyyyk. One of those two. Just because Dathomir we can hide in a lot more easily than any other planet from both dark and light side users. Kashyyyk could be a toss up.
There are the giant spiders.
Yeah.
Kashyyyk has.
There's the parasitic snake-like plants that are resistant to sabers, and also, by the way, they keep their prey alive for months on end. So that's even more fucked up.
Well, at least you'll be alive for
like
a month.
a Sarlacc does, but
What?
not for years.
No, it says months to years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when I looked it up, it said like months to years, depending on like how strong the person is or how
What?
strong their brain is. It's fucked up.
Yeah, what were the options again for Friday's group? Dathomir, Kashyyyk, Bakura.
Force.
Yeah.
If your goal is to like conquer it, then yeah, Dathomir would be pretty easy. I'm not going to be able to do that on Kala. I think we're going to have to take the diplomatic approach because too many.
Yeah. And we want to straight up own at least one planet between the two groups.
So Dathomir would be the easiest one. Plus, we can hide on Dathomir a lot easier because of the dark side.
Well, that's what this is for. You guys are picking your home worlds, so you will own this planet.
So
You guys can.
We'll say Dathomir over Kashyyyk.
You guys can trade me a Night Sister later.
Yeah.
that I can
absolutely.
train.
Tuesday's
That'd be
group,
cool.
we got Mancala.
Yeah, I'll have like one
Friday's
fish,
Podcast.
one fish apprentice, and one night sister apprentice. Be dope.
Yeah, I'm not
That'd
even
be
force
awesome.
sensitive, so I don't think that will like affect me at all. Being on this planet, I imagine. So sounds pretty
Well,
safe.
being a non-force sensitive does not mean it will not affect you, though.
We might get
It
nightmares
depends
or
on
something.
the intensity. Because some people who have stepped on highly force sensitive planets do have side effects to them, from anything from getting headaches to feeling depression to just feeling dread. So you will have side effects.
Yeah. Well, all right.
We'll just conquer a planet that gets you drugs, and then
We
we'll.
will also have a giant fortress, though, because unless the Night Sisters are still there and or Maul is somehow still alive, their fortress should be empty. Because
Maul is dead.
Yeah, because Maul took over the fortress after the Night Sisters were completely decimated. So if their fortress is still empty, we have an entire fortress
Yeah.
inside of a fucking mountain.
I've been sold.
And access to all of their sorcery.
We should still eventually capture Mustafar too,
Oh,
because
Oh yeah.
Lava Planet is also just cool. I
mean,
like
yeah,
it.
Yeah, that too. But we can do that obviously after we get our own planet, because we'll have our own fortress. We can do
Yeah.
anything at that point.
Well, just a heads up.
Oh.
Now, I'm not saying this is going to happen or not going to happen,
Oh,
but especially to those who are even mildly force sensitive, you may get a calling to a very dark side planet, if you know what I mean.
What
Uh,
is it?
We got Dagobah.
Like
There's a
Korriban?
lot of dark side planets, though, so that's not very helpful.
Want another hint?
Yeah.
It's in the unknown regions.
Ooh.
Okay, so that
You will
be
need a wayfinder to find it.
Oh, the
is that the
episode
one that
9
Vitiate is
planet,
on? The
maybe.
Well, he was on.
Yeah.
Revan was on it, so he does